I hurt. I've been doing butterfly, whatever that is, where you lay on your back and do that. I don't know. I don't know what they're called. But now I hurt. Okay, it's Thursday. Actually, technically it's Wednesday. But you'll be watching this Thursday. I'm Steph, and I'm going to talk about motivation. First of all, let's check out the hot pink nails. It's definitely summer. That's motivated, right? Okay, so how I stay motivated, I have a couple of different things. Well, I have numerous little tricks, but here's a couple of basic ones. Some of you know because I made it a while ago, but I made a vision board. And one of the things I want, it was after my trip to New York, but I just put some things. I love fashion. Love. But, of course, fashion you have to be a smaller size. And I'm not talking size 2 or 0, but I love New York and I want to go. And one of the things that I would love to save up for and do when I hit my goal weight is to go on a shopping trip back to New York and get nice outfits. So I have this, Sarah Jessica Parker, me in Times Square, just lots of fashion stuff and pics of New York, and it just kind of helps me stay focused. Kind of gives me something to look at and say, oh, I want that. Something else that I have, this is the big gaping week of when my sister was in town, and I forgot to weigh myself, but I try to keep track of what I weigh every day. Now, kids, if you are someone who obsesses over your weight, do not weigh yourself every day, because if it fluctuates a teeny bit, can send you into freak out zone. I weigh myself every day, but I'm not religious about it. Notice I missed a whole week. I'm not too concerned. But for me, it just kind of gives me, I don't know, it's just a mental image thing of, okay, cool. And it kind of, you know, if it fluctuates one day randomly, like I've had a day where I hop on the scale and I'm down 5 pounds, then it's back. I've had a day where I hop on the scale and I'm up 8 pounds, but then it's gone the next day. I don't freak out. But if it's continually getting up there, it kind of helps me check, okay, what are you doing? And then I have my countdown to Wonderland. Obviously I have a ways to go, but look how much I've lost just in like, when did I make this? The beginning of the year, so that's cool. Okay, one of the other things that I do, and this is not something that happened right away, but it takes a lot of time and I still have problems with it, but I ask myself one main question. When I'm looking at a food I really want, or I don't want to work out, I don't want to drink my water, or anything like that, I think to myself, is it worth it in the long run? Because yes, that food might be delicious, and it might cheer me up for like 2 seconds, but in the long run, I'd much rather be a smaller size and be healthy. And then there are some days where, you know, I've had a rough day. I've been doing really good with eating, and I look at that piece of pie and I really want it, and I stop and I ask myself, is it worth it? And I think about all the stuff that I've been doing that's amazing, and some days, yeah, it's worth it. But most of the time, I can talk myself out of it and say, no, it's not worth it to eat that. So, I'm sorry, I'm totally chomping on gum, but that's just me. I know, big motivation for losing weight is to be healthy, is to not get diabetes. Diabetes runs in my family. Heart disease runs in my family. Numerous other things that are all tied around being heavy. And I'd like to stave those off. But with me, that's more of a back motivating aspect because I'm 26, still relatively young, and I don't really have to worry about heart disease yet. Now, I'm glad I'm thinking about it because I don't want to just live with the notion of, oh, I'm young, I'll worry about it later, and then not lose weight and then wake up one day. I was rudely interrupted. But for me, for something that I think about every day is image. I know that's kind of, selfish, it's kind of vain, but it's true. I'm not saying I'm hideous. I'm not. But I don't feel hot. Yeah, okay, maybe cute, I can go with that, but I don't feel hot, and I want to feel hot. So for me to see somebody in a nice outfit, I've turned, instead of looking at somebody in a nice outfit and feeling sad, like, oh, I can't wear that, I've turned it around, and this is something that's taken me a year to get myself mentally to do this. I've turned it around where if I see somebody in a nice outfit, I instead get excited, and it renews that excitement of, I can't wait till I can wear that. Instead of, I'll never be able to wear that, or I wish I could wear that, I try to be excited. So that's just me. And like I said, it's not something like I just woke up and flipped a switch. It's taken over a year of programming that into my skull. So, but I'm curious what keeps you motivated daily. Maybe it's a trip, maybe it's something coming up, maybe it's a picture of yourself from when you were heavy, or if you were thin before, a picture of yourself when you're thinner. I remember that was a big thing when I was kind of thinking, oh, maybe I want to lose weight again because I'd lost like 40 pounds, and I found a picture of myself at my lightest, and I thought, I want that again. And I kept it around. I still do. I have it somewhere, not out, but, you know, I look at it and I'm like, I want that. So I'm curious what keeps you motivated. You gotta stay motivated. Gotta stay gung-ho about it.